So the Game Awards are tonight. I'm going to watch them after they've aired, skip through everything, and then I'll come back with my thoughts tomorrow. But let's do our predictions right now. So, here's the winner for the special category of Player's Voice Award. Halo Infinite. Oh, great. Halo's back. All right, so for Game of the Year, Deathloop, It Takes Two, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Resident Evil Village. My personal choice is going to be Ratchet and Clank. I think that game was a 10 out of 10 the first time I played it. Metroid Dread, pretty close by. Deathloop, a very solid game. Resident Evil Village has some great moments. It Takes Two and Psychonauts 2 I did not play. So I would like Ratchet and Clank to win. Who do I think's going to win? I think Resident Evil Village is going to win. Because I think that it just had a lot of cachet. I don't know who votes on the stuff. If it's voted by the people, it's going to be Resident Evil Village because there's a lot of like younger people playing and they have mommy issues and they see the big boob lady and they really like that and the hot vampires. So that's for Game of the Year. I would like Ratchet and Clank to win. I think Resident Evil's going to win. Ratchet and Clank, baby. Best game direction, whatever that means. Deathloop, It Takes Two, Returnal, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank. I think Ratchet and Clank was incredibly paced. So I would also like to see that win for best game direction. If I had played Psychonauts 2, that might have a good spot to it. Returnal was... I don't feel like Returnal had a lot of nice specific elements. I think that team is really good at making smaller things, but on such a large scale, it was a tough challenge for them. So I'm going to say direction. I would also like to see Ratchet and Clank win. This has a lot to do with me not actually playing a lot of games this year that are nominated. Who do I think is going to win? I think Psychonauts is going to win because I think Psychonauts, the team and the creator, have a lot of cachet. All right. A few more categories again I have to do. Best, can I open this in a new tab? Best narrative. Deathloop, It Takes Two, Life is Strange, True Colors, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Psychonauts 2. Deathloop absolutely should not win for best narrative. It basically has no story. It has an intricate game mechanics and stuff, but it's hard for me to have a choice. If I have to pick one, I've heard a lot of good things about It Takes Two, so I'm going to say I want to see that one win. And the one I think is going to win is It Takes Two. I think that one hit a lot of people. Okay. Best art direction. Art direction. Artful Escape, Deathloop, Kena Bridge of Spirits, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Ratchet and Clank is an incredibly polished, beautiful game that is very cohesive. Deathloop has the same style Arcane's done for a long time. A lot of detail in it. I'm going to have to look at these games a little bit. All right, I think that for art direction, the Artful Escape, I think is going to win. And the one I would want to see win is also Artful Escape. Take it with a grain of salt. I didn't have a lot of experience with these categories. Okay, best score in music. Artful Escape again, Cyberpunk 2077, Deathloop, Guardians of the Galaxy, Nier Replicant. All right, so for music, I love the Nier music so much, but it is the same style in almost every song. But I'm still just going to go, Cyberpunk had some really good stuff. I'm going to say Cyberpunk, I think, had the best music overall package. And Deathloop definitely did not. Who do I think's going to win? I think Cyberpunk's going to win. I think people want to give awards to Cyberpunk. Best audio design. Deathloop, Horizon, Ratchet and Clank, Resident Evil Village, Returnal. Returnal had incredible like tech design. I don't know, like with the vibrations and the controller and stuff. I don't have an opinion on this one because I haven't played enough of these ones. But I think that audio design. I feel like they're going to give this one to Forza's just engines revving. I don't know for me, but I think they're going to give it to Returnal. Best performance. Best performance. Let's see. Alex Chen from Life is Strange. Oh, God. A very popular TV actor for a small role in Far Cry 6. The guy as Colt in Deathloop. Lady Dimitrescu. And Juliana in Deathloop. I really, really liked, actually. That was probably one of my favorite parts about Deathloop was the performance. And I would say I personally liked Ozioma Akaga. I thought she did a great job because she had to carry a lot of the water of the game's plot, the entire arc of it, and she's always talking to. I thought Cole was kind of like always just saying shit. He was pretty good. They were really good together. And who do I think's gonna win? I think it's gonna be a toss-up between Giancarlo and Lady Dimitrescu. I think it's gonna be Dimitrescu. For sure. There's such a hard-on for her. Games for Impact. I don't know. Let's see. Whatever one is about somebody having cancer usually wins. No Longer Home. There we go. That's my prediction. All right. Oh, you can just go next category. Great. That's what I want to do. Best ongoing. Interesting. Apex, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Genshin, Call of Duty Warzone. I hear so many people talk about Call of Duty Warzone in other aspects of my life. Fortnite, of course. Apex has managed to stay pretty strong. And I hear a lot of people talk about Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know anything about Genshin Impact. This is a pretty stacked category. I played Call of Duty Warzone. I didn't really get into it. I liked Apex better. In terms of it's just the actual gameplay of it. Who do I think's going to win? I mean, Fortnite's such a giant. I think Call of Duty should win because... I mean, Apex came out of nowhere. But Call of Duty also came again out of nowhere. In a very saturated market. And managed to be the one that everybody plays. So I'm going to say I think Call of Duty is going to win. And it's the one I would pick as well. Best Indie. 12 minutes. Oh, I like the idea of that one. Death's Door. That's a very solid one. Actually, that's one I actually played. Inscription, Kingdom Bridge of Spirits, a Loop Hero. That looks like something I need to play. I'm going to say that I want 12 minutes to win because I like that idea. And that's with me not even playing it. And who do I think is going to win? I think 12 minutes is going to win. Best mobile game. Fantasian. I have actually played a bit of Fantasian. It's on the Apple Store. League of Legends Wild Rift. Genshin Impact. So I'm going to go for Fantasian. And who do I think is going to win? Genshin Impact, because it's been mentioned a few times now. And it's Weeby. Best community support. Okay. Who do I think is going to win? No Man's Sky went from disaster to very solid game, but that seems more like an award they should win last year. Apex Legends? I'd say Final Fantasy 14. I think Final Fantasy 14 should win. And I think they're going to give it to No Man's Sky because I don't know if they had that category last year, if it had the chance to win it. Innovation in accessibility? Access. Why would Far Cry 6 have that? Forza, Horizons, Guardians, Ratchet, The Veil. No fucking clue. I think they're going to give it to The Veil. Because I haven't seen this at all. It seems like the odd one out, so it must be doing something very... It must be doing something so interesting that it can match up with these ones. Best VR, AR. I don't know. Best action game. Best action. Back for Blood, Chivalry 2, Deathloop, Far Cry 6, or Returnal. Returnal's so hardcore. Sometimes I hated that game. Sometimes I loved that game. Far Cry I would never vote for. Even if I'd played it all. No, if I had played it all the way through, then maybe I would. Who do I think's going to win this? They might give this one to Returnal. I feel like they want to give Returnal something. Deathloop's action is not all that great. Back for Blood, though, is pretty big in the gaming community. These multiplayer games. Maybe Deathloop? Yeah. I think they're going to give this one to Returnal. If there's something that's like greatest use of the PlayStation 5 controller, best action and adventure, oh my god. Well, for sure, for me, that's Ratchet & Clank. And who do I think they're going to give it to? Probably Resident Evil, Psychonauts, or Metroid Dread. Nintendo doesn't get enough. I just think Metroid is too niche for it to get a lot of steam. I don't think they'd give it to Resident Evil in this category. No, I think they will. Yep, that's my vote. I think they're going to give it to Resident Evil. Best role-playing. All right, Cyberpunk, Monster Hunter Rise, Scarlet Nexus, Shin Megami Tensei 5, Tales of Arise. Oh, for sure they're going to give it to Tales of Arise. I heard a lot of Tales fans say this is a big step forward. And the one I would give it to... I guess I mean... I played Cyberpunk. It was a pretty... it had a lot of problems. It was a pretty good game. And you actually had a lot of choice in the story. Best fighting game. I don't have any opinion on these ones. Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. I doubt that's gonna get in there. Melty Blood, Guilty Gear Strive. Who do I think is gonna get it? I think Guilty Gear has got a lot of cachet. Hopefully this has been going through it in the right order. Best family game. It Takes Two's probably too serious to win that. Mario Party Superstars, it's up there. WarioWare, perhaps. The new Pokemon Snap. Super Mario 3D Bowser's Fury. I would think Mario Party should win. And who do I think is going to win? Probably Mario Party. That's the one I would choose to play. Simstrat. Another. Yeah, and Mario's just such a big cachet. Mario Party's just always been around and always been solid enough. And I think Giant Bomb did a lot of work bringing that into the forefront as a fun game to stream. Best sim and strategy. I need to try this Inscription game. I don't know any of these. Who do I think is going to win? I'm just going to guess that Age of Empires is going to win. They've been getting a lot of goodwill with all the remasters. Best sports and racing. Okay. I think that FIFA or F1. It depends. If this is voting from all over the world, F1 is so surprisingly popular. And so's Forza. And so's FIFA. Everybody plays FIFA. I don't know, but I don't know if they like it. It's one of those games people just play because they're kind of addicted to the gambling aspects of it and because there's no other big options. Well, there are, but I think that FIFA just dominates. So I think FIFA's going to win it, and I have no idea who I would choose. What are we at here? Multiplayer. Back for Blood. Knockout City. No fucking way. It Takes Two. Monster Hunter Rise. New World. Valheim. Ooh. I've heard a lot of great things about Valheim. And who do I think is going to win? Monster Hunter's huge. I think Back for Blood is going to win. It's good. It's a good category. Good nominate. Good group. Content Creator of the Year. Oh my god. I don't know any of these people. So I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna guess a Dream wins. I like their I like that they don't show their. How is it Donkey not on here? Who should win? Donkey should win. He is the top. He's the smartest, the funniest. His whole arc of I'm not going to make good videos anymore. I'm just going to make stupid videos and I'm going to do Minecraft Wednesdays and Fortnite Tuesdays and stuff. And then he did it. And then he went back to making better videos. This is bullshit. Does he have something against Donkey? He is the best. Oh, that pissed me off. Best debut indie. Artful Escape, Forgotten City. I think that... Ooh, Sable or Valheim is probably going to win. I think Sable's going to win. Because it's so striking. Most anticipated game. I like this as a... Yeah, 90s is definitely not on there, no. We're pretty under the radar. This is... All of this stuff is so opinion based, but this is really opinion based. But this is actually what these Game Awards shows are all about. It's the hype. Most anticipated. For me, it's Breath of the Wild 2. Who do I think is going to win? Horizon is anticipated, but no. Breath of the Wild, big. Starfield, I think people just wondering what the fuck is it. God of War is going to be really close, and Elden Ring, oh my god. It's going to be between Elden Ring and Starfield. Elden Ring is so much, I think we know so much more about it. Recognizing an announced game that has illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. That is not what most anticipated game means. Most anticipated game is the game that people are anticipating to play the most. The one that is like the most desirable to play. Not that it's going to push the medium forward. So... this is confusing. If it's about pushing the medium forward, then maybe Starfield. Because God of War is going to be the same old shit. Horizon's going to be the same old shit. Elden Ring is going to expand on its same old shit. Breath of the Wild, probably just going to expand on what it did last time. It's going to add time into it. I think Starfield's going to win. But the game I actually want to play is Breath of the Wild, and I don't understand their stupid description of that. Best esports. I don't give a shit. I think Valorant's going to win. Esports athlete. I don't give a fuck. Best esports team. Don't give a fuck. Best esports coach. Don't give a fuck. Esports event. Don't give a fuck. Is that it? Okay, we got through them all. All right, I'll be back on tomorrow, and we'll talk about who won and interesting things, and we'll see if I was right on any of this stuff. Thanks, Solace. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And fuck you, Dead Rising 2, for crashing on my PS5 with your PS4 remaster of a game from the Xbox 360. But it did lead me to do this, so that was fun. All right.